Hello, I'm Luke Hatfield. I'm joined by Lewis Cox, our Shrewsbury Town reporter here at the Shropshire Star. Lewis, a big win again for Shrewsbury Town, this time beating a team which they have had trouble against previously.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's always great to beat rivals, isn't it? You know, however local we want to say they are, whether we want to argue whether it's a derby. You know, the fans don't get on, and I'm sure Shrewsbury Shrewsbury fans enjoyed Saturday, and I didn't look like Walsall fans enjoyed it too much. 2-0. 1-0 for the majority of the game. They scored really early on through Alex Rodman and not got their second till the end with skipper Abu Gogo. But for a 1-0 for 80 odd, however long it was, I felt that Shrewsbury were comfortable, as comfortable as you can be for a 1-0 scoreline. Really, they didn't often look troubled. Or, you know, when you've got a player Walsall like Oztumer, whenever there was a free kick, you kind of held your breath, and they were. You know, I suppose Walsall struck the woodwork twice. One of them was late on. They had their moments, but at 1-0 there's always going to be those moments. For the majority of the second period, Town were dictating play without creating too much. They were looking after the ball and dominating, you know, the tempo and things like that. I think it was professional, and, you know, as a few people have pointed out, I think Town probably, you know, well, they were nowhere near their sort of rip-roaring best. You know, they weren't near that level of display at Charlton, for example. They didn't have to be, in fairness. I think it was probably like a third gear performance. They were nice playing spells, but yeah, they did what they had to do, and Walsall looked poor. Had a couple of moments, and they all looked like they were coming through Oztumer. But, you know, Town, fair play, it's going on, and even in this, I've written this on the Shropshire Star, even in this most amazing of seasons, it's very welcome to beat Walsall, because the record going into it was pretty atrocious.
That's it, and a number of players have really stepped up recently for Shrewsbury Town, haven't they? Who are the biggest names you think who have really begun to shine?
Yeah, well, I think over the last 3 or 4 games, there's this run of games at home where Town didn't get the win, but certainly in the last 2 or 3, there are a handful of names, I would say, that have really, to me personally, seem to have raised the bar, and their performance levels are looking really good. We've had Paul Hurst talk about Carl Morris in recent weeks and how he's stepped up since Christmas, but I think his game at the moment, you know, he got the winner in the Czech trade, didn't he, last week, but his all-round game is looking so good, so good in the air, so quick, so strong, good on the ball, and he's got 9 goals now, so that's centre forward. I mean, last couple of league games, John Nolan has been outstanding, many people's man of the match in both. You know, when he's on it and on the ball, he looks the best player on the pitch technically. He's kind of dictating, and, you know, there are others. Abu Gogo, I mean, what a season he's having. It's hard to sort of say how good he's been week in, week out, but again, he seems to have lifted it, and he's got a couple of goals recently, which we wouldn't have expected. Alex Rodman's flying from the wing. I think he looks so high on confidence. Great to see. And Matt Sadler at the back has returned to it's been the Matt Sadler we know for the last couple of years. So fantastic to see those players coming even better at such an important time of the season.
That's it. So some big names stepping up for Shrewsbury Town recently. For all the latest on them, make sure you stay with us at shropshirestar.com.